right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach Chodash, the Ba'an to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Ruel, peace, blessings, salutations to the full elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth, all right, with heart sincerity, and may the blessing of election be upon your houses. All right, the title and topic of this lesson is going to be crunch time. All right. And I have here, just a definition, layman's term of what crunch time means. For those that aren't, familiar with that saying or that phrase. All right. Open it up right here. This is the AI overview of crunch time. It says crunch time refers to a period of intense pressure, often near the end of a project or event, when a critical decision or action is required. It is a time of increased stress and urgency to meet deadlines or achieve specific goals. And then here it has a couple bulletin points of more detailed breakdowns, right? So it says intense pressure, critical moment, decision or action, examples, and then some of the related terms, right? And right now, we are in crunch time, man. All right. Like it says, often near the end of a project or event, man. We're near the end of Babylon. We're near the end of this current rulership, this current world, man. And we're getting closer to the beginning of a righteous rulership and the beginning of, being in the kingdom, man. All right, because we already see what's going on right now, man. We see the wars. We see the rumors of wars. We see the pestilences, the uproars of the people, the protesting that's happening throughout all four corners of the world, especially in Babylon. Right, so we're seeing all these things to let us know that we are in those times, man. All right, and this is the time more than ever to really lock in, right? Really lock in this crunch time, man. Really lock in and make sure that we are well rooted. Make sure that we are doing everything that we can possibly do to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai, right? To be found, in good favor in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai. All right, because this is it, man. There is no, second go around. There is no, more chances after this time, man. This is it. So we must lock in. We must make sure that we are, consistently doing what we need to do in order to secure our salvation, man. All right. I'm going to start off with this. This is Luke, the 19th chapter, verse 13. And it reads, "And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, Occupy till I come." Right. And that is what we should be doing. That is the mindset that we should be having. Right, occupying till the Lord's come, staying diligent, praying, fasting, reading, repenting, doing everything that we can do to make sure that we are on point spiritually, and also doing everything that we need to do to be found pleasing to Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai. All right, because in these times that we are getting ready to enter into, we're gonna need that hedge of protection. We're gonna need that divine intervention, man. Because you do a quick Google search. Should I do it right now? A quick Google search of World War III, and it's on all these headlines, man. Right, hours ago, days ago, right. Some phrases say the World War III just start. Is this World War III? Right, you're seeing a lot of talks of World War III, man. All right. Let me look at what this says, right? And this is a little drop down. It says, when did the third World War start, man? All right. Oh, it just goes into the phrase for it. But nevertheless, this is really it, man. This is crunch time, man. So we got to lock in through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai. Keep fighting, keep pushing, man, all the way into the end, right? Staying diligent, occupying. This is 2 Peter, the 1st chapter, verse 10, reads, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence," right, "to make our calling and election sure." And let's do a quick, let's go into that word diligence real quick. All right. It says careful and persistent work, right? Being persistent. Let's see what some of the synonyms are. Thoroughness, persistence, perseverance, dedication, hard work, effort, concentration, attention. All right, so we have to, give that diligence, man. We have to ultimately, be persistent, to make our calling election sure. All right, let me read this again. 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. Right? So we have to, be consistent, man. Keep fighting, keep pushing. Stay diligent in these scriptures. Stay diligent, in watching prophecy. Stay diligent in the work, man. All right? Because we have to do these things, man. Especially in these times that we are entering into, man. Because as we get close to the end, the demons are going to crank up. The heat's going to crank up. These devils going to crank up more. All right? Everything on the left-hand side is going to crank up more and more as we get close to the end. So we have to, crank up also on the right-hand side, man. When the spirit, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, even more. We got to go harder, and it's going to be a battle. Because you're gonna have more demons trying to plague you, man. You're going to have more demons trying to vex you throughout your daily walk. You're going to have more demons trying to vex you in your mind, right? These is all signs to let us know, hey, man, we almost at the end, man. All right? Because it's going to get harder. But we must stay locked in. We must stay diligent, This is Luke, the 21st chapter, verse 28. And it reads, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Right? Our salvation is near. Our redemption is near. All right? All we have to do is keep pushing, keep fighting, stay diligent, do everything that the Lord requires of us to be done. All right? And Lord willing, we are finding good favor in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah. Lord willing, we are a part of the number to be saved out of this place before the ultimate destruction falls upon Babylon, America, man. All right? We're seeing the times that we are in, man. All right? It already talks of missiles being shot off. Already talks of Iran saying everybody's gonna feel this. They crashing out right now, man. And Babylon is alongside with them, ready to crash out. All right? We're seeing a lot more progress with the MOTB, the Charagma. All right? Right? We're getting close to, two major prophecies are getting ready to go down in this place, man. All right? And these is all signs to let us know, salvation is near. Let us know that the kingdom is near. Right? Increase in chariot sightings, man. All right? All these things, all these signs are showing us the times that we are in, are showing us that we are close to the kingdom, and we just have to keep pushing, man. Keep fighting, keep on enduring, right? All right, the scripture tells us, I'm going to pull it up right here, 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, verse 3. Therefore, endure harness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So we have to endure. Endurance is a key and crucial thing, a requirement, I should say, also to have when you are in this truth, man. When you are serving Yahweh Shema Shah, you must have endurance, man. You must be able to endure and to be able to keep pushing, man. When you look at, people in strenuous fields, such as, major sports, professional sports, the military, even blue collar jobs, even, working on construction sites and things of that sort. Endurance is a thing that you need to have, man. Especially in this truth, man. Because you can't quit, can't give up. Because if you do those things, you ultimately, choosing death, man. Because we already know the latter end that's going to come to those that quit, those that gave up. All right? And we don't want to be on that receiving end of the Lord's wrath, man. We want to be found in good favor in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah. So we must endure. We must occupy until the Lord come. We must stay diligent. We must really lock in this crunch time, in these times that we are in these final days, man. Because we are almost at the end. All right? But hey, the point has been made. The point came across. All right? Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. unto the elect of Israel. With that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakwakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who well, peace, blessings, salutations through for elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and let's go on to this truth. All right, with our sincerity, and may the blessed election be upon your houses. Until next time, shalom, and a ball, Kwame Sharala, shalom.